guys, welcome back to my channel, and today
it's cooking with Ashlynn.
I'm gonna start this off by saying I'm an amazing baker, guys. This is something different. So I was scrolling on Instagram a couple of days ago on this food account that I found. So when I was going through, I found this picture that just looks so good. Macaroons. And I looked it up. Macarons are supposed to be really hard to make, and I personally don't think that. Like, they look so simple. How can they be that hard to make? I will soon find out that they are actually hard to make, and my day will become horrible. So today I'm gonna prove those people wrong and basically tell them macaroons aren't hard to make. So let's go. Oh, got in it! So I looked it up and I found a recipe for macaroons. I found it on this page called The Daily Meal. So yeah, let's get it up and put all the ingredients. So all the ingredients are gonna be on this side so y'all can see the ingredients. So the very first ingredients for the macaroons, okay, do you call them macaroons or macarons? Because like the ones that I'm making are like called the French style macaroons. Okay, I'm probably gonna be wrong this entire video, but I'm gonna call them macaroons because I like that name better than macarons. So the ingredients that we need are powdered sugar, almond flour, sugar, eggs, not one egg, not 2 eggs, not 3 eggs.
We need 4 egg whites.
And then it said gel food coloring, but I don't have gel food coloring. I literally looked
everywhere.
So I just grabbed some assorted liquid food coloring. Hopefully this works. But I'm gonna make them freaking colorful because
I'd be boring, right?
and that's literally all you need. And also a cup of water, but I'm not gonna put the cup of water up here because I don't.
Let's get cooking.
Let's look at how we're gonna make this because I have no idea how we make this. Yeah. So we need to sift the sugar, the powder sugar. We need to sift it and almond flour into a large mixing bowl. Why? Do I even have a sifter? We don't have one. So my mom was like, you can just use this. I thought this was a sifter. But she said it's just a, I forgot what the name is. I don't know what the name is. But it looks like a sifter, but you have to do it with your hands. Like. So yeah, let's just get this started because I'm already struggling at the very beginning. So we have to sift the sugar, the powdered sugar, and almond flour into a large mixing bowl. Add 2 of the egg whites and mix to combine. Wait, whoa. Add 2 of the egg whites and mix to combine.
Okay.
So let's go. Let's start. So we need a cup. That's not a cup either. We need a cup. That's okay. Is this a cup? This is a cup. Okay. So we need a cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna put all the powdered stuff into here first. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do this. Okay, let's get some scissors so we can cut this crap open. Let's go. Let's start cooking.
We're baking today.
So you know what? Let's have a little conversation. How's your summer been? How's summer going for y'all? My summer's coming to an end. My school starts August 9th, and I really don't want to go. I want to because, you know, summer's kind of like been boring. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. I'm already making a mess, guys. I can't talk and do this. Oh my god, guys, I'm falling apart slowly. Oh my god, I am making such a big mess. I've seen people do, I actually don't know if you need to do this with like powdered sugar, but yeah. So we're gonna put that into there. Now we need 2/3, okay. Oh my god, how am I gonna get 2/3? Guys, I suck at math. Okay, how about this? How about this? How many tablespoons are in 2/3 of a cup? Let's go. 10. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing that. 10 of these. Let's go. One. Put that a little extra now let's put that sugar to the side. All right, so the next thing that we need, how much almond flour do we need in this? We need 2 cups of almond flour. So I went to the store and bought some Bob's Red Meal almond flour. This stuff is getting all over me. I should have wore a chef, what are those called? I don't know. But let's get some almond flour to this crisp. Oh, ooh, they got some Velcro. Okay. So we gonna grab our cup and we gonna put guys, things are not working out for me today. We're just gonna scoop this behind the bowl. Alright, so what we're gonna try to do is we're just gonna try to scoop it out of the bag. Oh look, we're just gonna scoop it like 1 cup. It's onto the sifting. Okay, so we're gonna sift this. This is thick at all, actually. Exactly what just happened. So I was going over to the camera to see if it was still recording, and my entire ring light just smashed on the ground. It's still working. Things are just not going so well. This is literally this is the first step, and I'm struggling. Oh my god, nothing's working out for me right now. Okay, you know what? I'm done. So the next thing that it said is to get 2 egg whites. So let's grab. Oh my god, I grabbed it. Let's grab another egg. Gently lay it down. Don't drop it because you don't want it. So the next thing is to get 2 egg whites. So let's grab 2 eggs.
That's disgusting.
Oh, yolk got in it. Grab your second egg. Okay. Ooh. Drops. Oh my god, there's yolk. Okay. I thought egg whites were supposed to be only clear, but
There's some yolk in here.
you know. Let's just get to the next thing. So the next thing that it says to do is to add 2 of the egg whites to the mix and combine it with some food coloring. This is so dry. How
How is this supposed to work?
like look at that. It's so you know, it's alright. It's all right. Wait a minute. It's going somewhere. No, it's not. 4 drops. There you go. 4 drops. Oh my god, I just know this spoon's gonna become pink.
But it's alright because that's freaking cool. That's dope.
It's not mixing in. It looks like I'm making some sugar cookies, man. What type of crap is this? Okay, well, next step. We have to get the other 2 egg whites into a bowl. So let's put this behind us. We're gonna get this bowl, put these 2 egg whites in there, and we're gonna do the electric mix. I think that's what it's called, actually. Yeah, the electric mixer. So, electric mixer.
Where are the freaking 2 things to mix it with? I found them.
Now, let's go.
My mom's gonna watch this video and laugh at me.
So, my goal is to be careful with the yolk because it can be broken. Just like,
Because it can be broken.
let's try this again. Yeah.
Oh, frick yeah! Woo! There you go. Mama's cooking now. Cooking mama who?
All right, next step. So it said to electric mix it. Let's make sure because, you know. All right, so we're gonna be in a Okay, so the next directions, it says put the egg whites into a bowl, right? That's not a lot, but it's all right. And then the next thing, it says in a saucepan, bring the water and sugar to a boil over medium heat. Start whipping the egg. Oh, okay, so just keep doing this till they turn white.
3/4 of a cup.
Okay, so we need 3/4 of the cup, which equals
12 tablespoons, so that's what we're gonna do since it's easier that way to do all of that.
all right, so we need 12 tablespoons of sugar in this. All right, so we got 12 tablespoons of sugar. You want to mix it in? I'm just gonna do that. So now we gotta put this on the stove. Let's do it up here. So we're gonna put it on medium. It says, in a saucepan, bring the water and sugar to a boil over medium heat. Done. But, and then it says, start whipping the egg whites into with electric mixer on low speed. Once the sugar reaches 245 degrees, so if you guys have a thermometer at your house, you guys can check that.
But I'm not gonna do that.
The egg whites should be foamy and liquid, so that's good. They shouldn't have any liquid at the bottom, so when you do that and there's no liquid at the bottom, they're good. There should be foamy and white, yup. So if you don't have a thermometer, the sugar will look thick and syrupy, and the bubbles from the boiling will pop more slowly. Increase the speed to medium. Oh, okay. Oh, so when I pour the sugar and the water into here, I increase the speed to medium. And don't pour it, okay, so be careful to not pour directly into whisk. Beat for at least 90 seconds until the margarine looks very thick and goes from very shiny to more matte glossed. If it is very thick and has the texture of marshmallow cream, that's correct. Okay, so we gotta wait till this starts to actually get affected, and I'll be back when it does. All right, so it's been sitting at medium for like 5 minutes now, and the bubbles are kind of slowing down. This is what it looks like. Slow down. Oh my gosh! Whoa. So, let's mix it like this quickly so there's nothing. Okay, so we got, oh my god, it's drying. Oh my god. We gotta go. Alright, so my camera died. So while it died, I finished mixing it. It looks like this. Pretty sure it's wrong. But it's alright, because we're gonna keep going through because who knows? So once it got done, I preheated the oven to 325, that's what it said, and now I grabbed a piping bag. So my camera stopped working. Well, I mean it died, but I got all my it's macaroon batter into a bag, and I put it onto a piece of parchment paper onto a pan. So now they're in the oven at 325. I preheated it and I put them for 10 minutes. They're gonna be in there, and I'll be back when the cookies are done. Okay, so basically it just ended, and the cookies, I'm gonna go in and grab the cookies. They don't, to be honest, they don't look that bad. So basically let me just explain. Like the past couple of clips that you just saw were from my phone. So basically my camera died. I charged the battery, had no more space on my card. I don't have any other card except that one. So I had to import everything to my computer, which took like 30 minutes to an hour. While that did, I just sat here looking at the cookies that are done. So now that these are done, we have to make the frosting, or icing, or whatever you want to call it, filling. All right, so today we are making French vanilla icing. The one thing that I don't have in like the recipe is vanilla bean. Vanilla bean is expensive. Like for 3 little like things of it, it's
$15, and I was like, I don't have money to put on that.
So I'm not doing it. If you guys want to put vanilla bean in, or if you guys have vanilla bean at your house, put it in, because yeah. But the ingredients that you need, I'll put them right there so you guys can see them. First thing that we need is a pinch of cream of tartar. I've never heard of this. I actually thought this was a liquid till my mom was like,
no, it's a powder.
So yeah, cream of tartar. We need a pinch of fine sea salt. And the very next thing that we need, 2 sticks of unsalted butters. The next thing that we need is some vanilla extract. Pure vanilla.
Oh my god, the lid is open.
Next thing is 3 egg whites. So the next thing that we need is some sugar. So now that we have all our ingredients,
let's start making the freaking frosting.
okay, so So this first part, it basically is saying those vanilla beans that you're supposed to have, you need to scrape them into a cup of sugar. All right, so I have a cup. Now let's get some sugar. Hopefully this goes so much smoother than what happened with macarons. Like, your girl has been struggling so much today.
That's a lot of sugar. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Okay, so the very next thing, let's grab another bowl because we need one. The next thing that we need to do is put the 3 egg whites into the bowl and then put the cream of tartar. Yeah. Hopefully this goes a lot better because if you guys were watching the beginning, I put the whole yolk in there. Second egg down. Let's get the last egg done with. So now that we have our egg whites done, it says grab a pinch of tartar, creamy tartar. So we're just gonna grab a pinch. So the next thing, whip the egg whites and cream of tartar to soft peaks.
What does that mean? What type of soft peaks are you meaning?
Do I have to like, a minute. What?
Is there a video that explains this? Because I really need a video. Like, I'm truly struggling right now.
Oh, okay. I got my thing. Down the fork, let's go. Like that, bam.
In this little section, what I'm doing is I'm basically making the sugar candy again with like the boiling water and the sugars.
So let's put the sugar into the water, medium high. So the last time I stirred I stirred the sugar in the water, so I'm not gonna stir it this time. I'm gonna see if it actually reacts different because it literally turned into
burnt sugar. It was literally brown, burnt sugar.
So I'm not gonna stir it. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see. Let's do this. Okay, so we got this. We got the
White goop. The white disgusting goop.
no, pour like that. Is that? Oh my God. So I'm now mixing the sugar and water into the egg.
I forgot to add my vanilla.
It's not vanilla. How much vanilla do we put in? Okay, so before you even do any of this, you should already put your vanilla in, but your girl didn't do that. So we're gonna put vanilla. All right, so let's go back to mixing. All right.
Okay, so I didn't explain what I was doing, but basically I got the salt and the unsalted butter, and I also put the food coloring in the filling of the macaroons, and I just mixed them together with the electric mixer for just a couple of minutes, I guess, till it was smooth, and then I put it into a zippy bag, and exactly what I'm doing after this.
Let's get piping.
All right, so we're gonna do that much first. Okay, wow. All right, so the cookies are done. They have icing, they're filled. They actually look somewhat okay. So let's actually taste to see how they are. This is actually not bad at all. I could have cooked the cookies a little bit longer, but they're not bad at all. Like, they're not the best. I wouldn't buy these. But they don't taste bad whatsoever. They don't look that pretty. And then the middle is just, it looks like throw up. So yellow wasn't the best choice. I should have done like blue or something so it doesn't look like any of this.
So a little update after, later this night, they're not good. They were actually horrible. You know, at first they tasted okay, but then I really noticed what was like in it, right? It was literally all egg. So just, if you're gonna make this, don't make them, because you will waste your money, you will waste your time, and just don't do it.
If you guys want to see more videos like this from me, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below because I will be posting multiple times. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time I post. Bye!